We've got an absolute banger brownfield site for you in Liverpool in this episode of Rating Development Sites out of 10. Now, I have a quick look at the particulars. Edison's are the agent who is marketing it. I then flick over to Landstack. You can download Landstack on the App Store today. Now, I have a look at the titles. So first thing I'm kind of understanding is that this is actually council-owned land. So you can see there 3 kind of different titles. And then there's this weird ownership that you can see, which is Square. Click on now, that isn't council-owned. So that's something to kind of look at a bit further later down the line. So that's my first kind of pick up there. And then what I do is I turn on comparables. First thing I'm looking at here is actually rental values. So I'm having an idea that maybe this could be kind of, potential for rental on this site. I then flick over to sale data, and honestly, the sale data isn't pretty. This is a pretty low value area that we're looking at. Then this is kind of interesting, just having a look at the constraints. There's nothing constrained about the site we're looking at. There's landfill to the south, but our site isn't landfill, which sometimes you can expect with brownfield sites, so that's a good sign. No real other constraints. Okay, some surface water flooding, which will need to be mitigated, but it is a brownfield site after all. Then what I do is I have a quick look at the planning. So planning applications, there are a lot of positives in the area. So the green outlines are granted applications, which is a really good sign for this site. And look, I'm still thinking back in my head, this is a brownfield site. So it's a real positive one, and this just reinforces that. So positive SHLA, and it's allocated. What I can do on Landstack is I can drill down a bit further into the detail, and this is really interesting. Quick access to the notes for all these documents that we get here. So I can see the allocation notes there, but the SHLA notes are really important when we give those a bit of a read. So you can see those here. It just gives you an idea that it's allocated, positive really is what it's saying. It is saying slightly longer term because it's brownfield, so the ground conditions are going to be obviously difficult. I'm going to need some time to clear it and all of that, and check there's no things going on in the ground. But overall, I think this is a great site. I'm going to give it a real strong score of 9 out of 10. Tune back in next week for another episode of Rating Development Sites out of 10, and put your comments below on where you'd like us to go next.